Switch on. Switch on.
Do your business.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job.
Let's go.
It's switched off completely. Don't worry.
Let's fight.
Be clever with what you're doing.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you all right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Come to me. Time.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there.
And box.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay like that now.
Great work, Chris. This all has its own plan.
One, two, three, four, five. Do you still want to fight?
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus.
Box. Give me your gloves.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight. Here comes the pride. So much hype. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. They stop the hook there. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. He just misses with that jab. Counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about David Benavidez. Here we go for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Benavidez that last round. And there's the bell to start round three. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. David Benavidez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? On to the fourth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Big whiff with the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. Just misses with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Bennett. There's the bell for round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter shot. That uppercut doesn't land. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last one. There's the bell to start round 6. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Perfect punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he fails to score with that left hook. They exchange punches. They block the left there. Holding nothing back here in the round. The Mexican monster's in trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the... Hold it right there! David Benavidez might be ready to go! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And he scores with the counter. And shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These punches coming from every angle. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. Now, round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
How about that time counter shot? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That counter shot lands. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And the Mexican Monster might be ready to finally go down. And the big Mexican Monster is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it.
10 seconds to go. Hold it right there. The Mexican Monster's in trouble. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected.